Morning, everyone, and thanks for joining me today. It's been a while since I've been out here to record a video for no reason other than the fact that it is January, and yeah, it's just the weather hasn't been like bad, but it's been bad for beach clean recording, if that makes sense. Just very windy or very rainy, and yeah, none of those things go well with trying to make a video recording my adventures. Of course, I'm still out here between storms and that sort of thing. But anyways, today is really the first day in honestly weeks that I've been able to confidently say like, okay, I can get out long enough to put something a little bit more substantive together. So that's what I'm here to do today, actually at a local construction site. I wanted to go drive like 2 hours away to try to film a sunrise beach clean, but you can't really see just yet. I'll show you in a little bit that it's just a bit too overcast, and that's sort of, as I was just saying, the weather has to work out perfectly to record some of these types of videos. And sadly, the sunrise beach clean video, it's a beautiful spot, and I'll get to it eventually, but not going to happen this week. But it is to come. And like I said, I almost was able to do it, but I don't want to drive 2 hours away for it to be just a little bit too overcast to have a good sunrise beach clean. But anyways, all of that is to say that we are here at a more local beach, and like I said, I wanted to check out this construction site. Now, I have a lot potentially to say about that depending upon what I find there. But yeah, let's just get to it. I'll start walking down. There's not really many people here, which is good, but it is the weekend, and I don't think they do construction on weekends because, as far as I know, we're not supposed to be trespassing in their construction zones. But hey, if they're not working and I'm just wandering the beaches, it's public property, so we have a good cover story, I think. But again, I'll talk more about that as we get started. So yeah, I'm gonna grab my bag, my picker. Actually don't have a bag with me today, so I'll have to figure something else out, which I always do, but I have my backpack, so let's get started with that. So the construction site is like half a mile down that way, and I'm a little concerned because I already see in the distance what looks like people with bags picking stuff up. So I hope it's dog poop and not trash, because this might be a bust if there's nothing to collect. But that'll be good to talk to them all the same. And like I always say, I'll find trash if it's out there. So let's give it a look. Well, they seem to be heading away from me, which is a little unfortunate. Again, I hope they're getting dog poop or something, or picking up sea glass. A lot of people come out and do that. But I mean, I'm not going to complain too much if people are picking up trash, and I've already started to find some on my way. Anyways, as you can see here, we're at the construction area border, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this clean in particular was because I've been cleaning up to this sign when I come out. Like I said, it's a local beach during the week, but now that it's off hours, I'm curious what I haven't been able to get to and what's been collecting over time. So yeah, let's cross the border and see what we find. I should say as well, one of the reasons why I wanted to come out here too was because it looks like they're doing a lot of work with these dunes, and stuff that's left behind might just get buried over time. So I'm curious to investigate that a little bit and see if there is anything I can collect before it gets buried, for lack of a better term. As we approach, see what looks like just some collapsed dune works from the past, so surely more to come. Oh yeah, already you can see in this churned earth, there's some trash bits kind of washed up or washed down, like bottle caps. So those are good to find before they get buried, like I said. Interesting. All right, wow. Well, as you can see here, they got this big retaining wall that they're working on, which is pretty cool. And it would probably stand to benefit to add some more roots and trees along this dune, more so than a giant concrete block. Sand's just going to slide down over time, but I guess it's part of maybe a solution. It's really cool. I kind of want to check that out a little bit closer, but yeah, definitely finding some little bits like this. I'll get some closer videos in a moment, but you can see how much churned earth there is. And that, yeah, definitely could reveal some stuff that's much older. I've come out with shovels before to dig for trash, but in terms of stuff being left behind, yeah, this is going to get probably flattened eventually when they're done. I think they've been working on this for quite some time, so they got a ways to go, I think, still. But yeah, let's get a little closer, see what else we can find. Oh yeah, so there's definitely exactly what I was talking about. You can see, oops. You can see this plasticish thing that was buried in the sand. It's probably from some packaging or something of some of these materials, and yeah, this was half buried over or under some tread track, so yeah, this would probably just get swept over. So good little piece to collect, not bad. So this piece here is interesting. I don't know if you can get a close look, but it's a what do you call it, like a level, and it's clearly smashed, which makes me want to be extra careful. I don't know if something fell on it, some of these trees or something, but yeah, this always is an interesting question, because I'm like, do I pick this up? Are they still planning on using it? I don't think they're planning on using this, so it's probably safe to pick up, but I may have to come back for this on my way out. It's quite a big piece, but they might trash it as well, so I don't know. I'm more curious in the little bits for now, but interesting. Boy, those are some big kitties. What have we here? Now that's, or those are plastic bags I could pick up some trash with. Cool. Oh, these rocks, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, so again, I could see these plastic bags, which are full of rocks for, I don't know, I guess reinforcing the wall or something. Yeah, I could see a bag like this getting torn and left behind, so hopefully not, but plastic, it's everywhere, you can't avoid it. But so far, looks like they're doing a pretty good job here. Not bad. All right, so we're just going around these rocks here, past the big cats. It looks like they're also working on this parking lot over here on the other side of these rocks. So let's just take a stroll, see if there's any more interesting trash, because I don't think many people have been coming down this way either, because of the fact that the parking lot is being worked on. So you have to park all the way back from where I came now. I don't know, probably close to a mile, and hike it all the way down here, and then you have to pick up trash. So probably not happening too often. I can already spot some in the distance, gleaming in the hazy morning sun, which I'm more and more glad I didn't go all the way 2 hours one way away to go film. So let's get a little closer. Well, this is an original, a tongue depressor. That's what that is, right? Wait, what? Ooh, we got a secret message. Huh. Wow, that's something. Wow, some more big cats on this side too, and a lot more trash, like I said. I'll start to pick some of it up just to show you, but yeah, I'm not surprised at all by that, just based on the fact of, as I was saying, there's really no access here at the moment other than to huff it. So yeah, oh my god, see like stuff in these rocks. Yeah, let me get some, show you a little bit more closely. And it's everything too. It's stuff that is probably washing down from the parking lots, or you know, out from the ocean, whatever. But yeah, let's see some of it. Here's one. Sandcastle toy mold, left over from the summer, certainly. And look, it's still in good shape. We could reuse this if we wanted to, but just goes to show you how long some of this stuff sits around for. Toy ball, also from the summer. Now it's trash. Yeah, so many little bits here. Straws, bottle caps. This is all stuff in the tide line here. You can see that, again, has either washed down or washed up from the water. So really good to get, because you see these tread tracks again. If they cover this over, it's just buried toxic nonsense. Oh, here's a bag of sorts, but I think it's too torn up for our purposes. Still a lot of plastic. It's definitely worth getting. Wow. Yeah, here's the stages of degradation, right? Look how soiled and toxic-y looking that former juice barrel container is. Now just trash. So I came up a little from the water to this little picnic-y stand thing, because there are some free beach cleaning baskets from my friends at Relic, which is a really cool local clothing company that does that. They set up these free baskets that you can go collect trash on the beach and bring them back, which is really cool. Unfortunately, again, there's so much incidental plastic ocean waste that is worth pointing out, because people are like, how does that get there? And this is a perfect example. These shingles, which have fallen off of this roof from just wear and tear. And I'm pretty sure that these are some sort of composite plastic of some sort. Can't say for sure, but I've handled enough plastic at this point in my life where I feel like I can sense it. So again, other stuff like that, and you see this just, you know, crumbles over time. It's worth getting. And in fact, go over to this garbage can. It is packed because nobody can come in and remove it. So people who are maybe using these baskets to go out and collect trash gets overfilled here, and yeah, that just gets back into the ocean. You know, it's kind of disappointing. I haven't found a bag yet, and so now I'm thinking I'm gonna have to come back next weekend with like a big bag. And I usually don't use big black garbage bags, but I think in this case I might, just because there's so much stuff that's fallen out of this garbage over here. And again, it's just going to get worse before the spring, and big storms will run this into the ocean. People wonder, well, how did that get, you know, down at another beach? Well, it took its time to get there. So yeah, it's good to see all this, because it is informing me a little bit more logistically of what to do and focus on moving forward here, at least. So but yeah, let's keep looking for a bag, and I'm going to collect the local stuff around here and just put it in this bin for now. What else can you do? What have we here? I think I hit the jackpot. Look at that. You look and ask long enough, and the beach gods giveth. Or the trash gods, I don't know which gods, but yeah, bag right over here. Let's use it. Nice. Oh, now I see why this one wasn't in use. There's a hole right, can't really see it, but there's a hole right through the middle. Alas, the beach gods giveth and the beach gods taketh. Oh, let's try another bag. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's lacking enough holes where you can definitely get a pound or two of trash. Every bit counts, so let's get at it. So this here might be the most construction-y thing I found so far. This work glove. So it's good to see that I haven't run into more of that. I was expecting to find cracked hard hats and stuff and lunch containers. You know, I'm not saying that construction people are messy or anything like that, but people are messy. So you find our trash everywhere. But so far it hasn't been too bad, honestly. Most of what I found is just stuff that I would normally expect at a typical everyday beach. So it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot more, but again, this is one construction site among many. I don't know how busy they actually are or active right now this time of year even, because it is still January, but yeah, interesting. You can see as well they have these giant dumpsters, which again is great to see. but they're pretty packed to the brim, so lighter stuff that's on top, definitely could see it blowing over to the water. So yeah, good stuff to collect. Snack chips of lunches past, made with sea salt. I think I found someone's lunch. Aha. Knew somebody was leaving behind lunch. Yeah, you can see in here there's just so much stuff in these tide lines that hasn't been collected in so long. Shotgun shells, plastic ropes, bottle caps, and even some bubble wrap. That's packaging, that's construction stuff, I guess. I don't know. So I didn't realize at this beach that it's an excavation site. They are uncovering dinosaurs, as it turns out, as you can see here. Very interesting. So I'm gonna keep this and sell it to the Smithsonian for $1 million and then retire and become a full-time beach cleaner. So I would say this day worked out just great. All right, well, I'm actually gonna head back and call this hike because I filled up my bag here, as you saw, with some of these items, and it's at capacity, and I don't want it to break because I have to take it all the way back to where I started my hike, so it doesn't wind up in that overflowing trash can, which again, like I said, I think I'm just gonna come back with a big heavy duty bag maybe next weekend and see what I can do that way. But yeah, I would say this was very interesting. Like I always say with these beach cleans, there's so many factors and sources of different ways that this trash gets to the beach, and it was good to see that. I don't think this construction site, at least in particular, is like crazy wasteful, for lack of a better term, at least not at the moment. But like I said, the work that they do moving sand or just driving around with these giant tread tracks, a lot of stuff I'm sure will end up getting buried. So yeah, it's an interesting place to explore, and I think it's pretty safe as long as you come off hours and you don't do stupid stuff like climb in heavy machinery or something like that. So I don't think anybody has an issue with me doing this either. I mean, not that I've seen many people out here, but you always have the cover as a beach cleaner. Well, look, I'm just out here getting trash, and 9 out of 100 times, 9 out of 10 times, 99 out of 100 times, sorry, I haven't had coffee yet today. Math is tough. People are pretty receptive to that, but of course it's a generalization, and those are not good to rely on sometimes. But anyways, yeah, very enlightening experience. Yeah, so I would say this was overall very successful. And like I said, I'll be back probably next week. I don't know if I'll do a video, but I'll certainly have pictures up on my Instagram, and you can see that all in your I'll link it in the description. Wow, the lack of coffee is really kicking in. So I'm gonna go do that. It is the school semester, so I gotta work on class stuff for the week, edit this, and get back to the real world. My real ego as opposed to my alternate ego of being trash man. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this construction site madness today. Pretty cool, like I said, right? And hopefully we learned something. Not sure exactly what yet, but I'll have more to say with future adventures for sure. So yeah, if you want to see more adventures, you can always subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff. Ooh, look at this. Remember I said the beach gods giveth? Beautiful piece of beach glass here. See? They like that we're cleaning. All right, well, thanks anyways again. Have a good, safe day, and hope to see you next time, and hope to see you on the beach.